when Dwayne Johnson grabs a helicopter with
I know.
with a chain
and holds it. And holds a helicopter.
The thing is, Marvel has thousands of my dollars already.
Got you.
Thousands.
You were got.
Because I'm already years from now. I'm still going to be watching.
They got you.
They got me from
It's
2008.
inevitable.
Okay.
They can't even stop. You can't even stop that train right now.
What is Tarkin's goal right now with this new group?
So Tarkin, of course, is in charge of the entire Imperial force. Him and Darth Vader are equals.
Yeah, where's that Vader?
Well, you know.
Oh wait.
Well, don't forget now, Vader this is just after Order 66. So, oh man, how cool was it?
Yes. She blows up the TVA, right? And we get a bunch of different timelines, which I'm gonna go over because there's a bunch of different ones that we actually recognize. So let's start with one of them. It's because 2020 we had nothing. You know how hard, Dad? Let's really talk about this. You know how hard it was to get through 2020? I've had something Marvel, something superhero since I was 8. Every year since I was 8. And then 2020 is like, no, nothing.
I know.
Hi, welcome back to DNA Reviews. We have a new setup going. As you can see, we are in a split screen situation so you can really see our expressions. So today we're going to be talking about Candyman. It came out today, the 27th. And we'll also be talking about What If Episode 3 with Nick Fury. And then we'll also be talking about the Spider-Man trailer. So you got to stay on so we can all talk about it. We'll be going play by play on the Spider-Man trailer because this is serious.
Yes.
So we watched Candyman. And Candyman is about a man named Anthony. He's an artist. And his employer is telling him that, he's doing all the same things again. And so he's like, you need to do something new. And so Anthony finds inspiration within his community. And he goes to this man at a laundromat, and laundromat man tells him about this legend of Candy. I almost said Aquaman. Candyman. Yeah. And so Anthony decides to do some research and learns a lot more about the history behind Candyman. And then he finds out that if you say Candyman 5 times into a mirror, he will appear, and there are horrible consequences. So, what did you think of this movie?
It was good. I liked it. It was a good movie. There was some good parts in the movie. There was some good scary parts, and some good killing action scenes for a horror movie. It wasn't as good as the original for me. But this wasn't a remake. This was a continuation of Candyman. So that's good. At least they didn't try to remake it. This was like, hey, this is the furthering story of the Candyman from the early 90s. I liked it because when I watch horror movies, there's things I watch and it's like, come on, why would you go there? And this movie was like, nope, I'm not doing that.
Nope.
Right?
Nope.
So,
it was a lot more realistic.
it was realistic. It was like, I'm not going down this hallway. I'm not going down these dark stairs. What are you talking about? I'm not doing this. So I liked it for the realism of that. It was a good, I don't know, it kind of felt fast. Kind of felt like we looked up and it was over. And I really didn't have a lot of story.
I think that could be a good thing because the pacing was really
fast.
good. It didn't feel, there was no lull in the movie.
Yeah.
And so it kept you engaged and you were there the whole time.
It was definitely fast pacing. It definitely wasn't something that was dragging along or like you looking at time like what time is it? No, it moved. Like at the end, I was like, oh man, this movie's done.
It's already over.
Yeah, but it was a quick movie. It was like probably 90 minutes, something like that.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it was enjoyable. It was something good to watch if you had nothing else to watch. And like I said, I did like some of the kill scenes. They were pretty new. Never seen them in a horror movie before. So there was definitely it was a good use of kill scenes. You could tell what's his name, Keel. Had his hands in this because the way it was shot and how it was shot.
Yeah, the cinematography was really good. There was a lot of parallel kind of shots and symmetry, which was really interesting. And so I liked that part of it. And also, I had never watched the first Candyman, and so this
Before
was
your time.
Yeah, it was completely new for me.
Yeah,
and I really enjoyed it. I maybe I'll watch it a second time if it comes on TV, but it was a one and done movie for me.
Yeah, it's a one and done movie.
But the gore was really good, and it's not scary.
Yeah, you all like. And you like horror movies, but you were tripping out over the dude's face.
Yeah, that's
His skin was
the
tripping you out.
trypophobia. It's like the dots when it's like little circles and
Yeah, you were all
like
screaming.
his hand
You
gets
all-
cut off.
yeah,
Da 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 da.
yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, but you know what though, man, we got to do non-spoiler. We got to do a spoiler review on this one later. Because the thing with his hands when he kept picking on it, it was like, dude, like
No, that's not even a spoiler.
That's not even a
Go to
spoiler.
the hospital. What are you doing?
It was like, dude,
What's up?
you need to go to a hospital. This is not
This
something you can
isn't-
fix with a Band-Aid.
Right. This isn't a normal situation.
Yeah.
Your hand is messed up.
It was.
Yeah.
It was
That's
okay.
what it
It's a one and done. It's one and done.
It's one and done. But
Yeah.
the visual effects and the visual makeup
Yeah.
was really good, and the story
Yeah,
was
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Like, go watch it. Like, definitely, I recommend going watch it. If you do miss it in theaters, I feel like you didn't really miss it it doesn't need to be in a theater for you
No.
to enjoy the movie. Not like Shang-Chi where you need to be in a theater. Okay.
Mhm.
But with this movie, if you find it on streaming, watch it.
Yeah, for sure. It's if you're a fan of the original Candyman, then definitely watch it because it's continuation of that. And if you've never seen Candyman and you just this is your first time into Candyman, I would say go watch the original, then come watch this because then you kind of get a better understanding of where this is in the timeline. But you'd probably be more enjoyable if you watched the first one. But it was good. It was a nice little movie.
Yeah, I like the story. It was a good concept, and it might, for some people it might feel overdone because like this story is overdone. Like the story that it ends up being.
Yeah.
Can be overdone.
Yeah. That story's been done.
Yeah, but they did a twist on it. So
Yeah, it did a twist on it.
and
And of course, there's a message in there.
yeah, there's a message, but it's like the same message that we always get.
Yeah.
But like, of course.
Yeah.
But also, you don't have to always do that story, but it's fine. So, the actors that you would recognize is Yahya Abdul-Mateen,
Yeah.
and he was the villain in Aquaman, which was really cool.
Yeah.
And then also Teyana Paris, is that how you say her name?
I guess.
Teyana Paris from WandaVision,
Yeah.
and she played Monica Rambeau.
Monica Rambeau.
And that was really cool to see the two of them. And you were saying,
DC and Marvel together.
yes.
DC
There's
and
probably
Marvel.
some fights on set. No, I'm kidding. But I like that. That was cool. But so what's your rating for this movie?
I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a 7.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's decent.
Yeah. See,
It's decent. I wasn't mad. I was talking during the movie.
I know. I had to be like, Dad. We had to get into it.
Nah, it was one of those talk during the movies, man. This wasn't like I was engaged and like, oh my God.
I mean, I was engaged.
Really? I almost played a prank on you.
What, getting back. I mean, I knew it.
I was gonna go.
Getting back from the bathroom and going to the other side.
I was gonna go to the. Say, I'm going to get some more drink, and then I was gonna wait in the hallway for a long time.
And I'd be like, Dad?
And then you'd be like,
Dad?
That hasn't come back yet.
No. Dad hasn't come back yet. That hasn't come back yet.
Yeah,
That's it.
but I said,
going.
That's gonna take too much energy.
That's
I would have
right.
to stand in the hallway. I could have been standing in the hall for like 30 minutes before you came.
No, I know, because I would have been like, oh, he didn't come back.
That's what
I would have
I said.
called you. Oh, he's not answering. So I'm kidding.
I almost played it. I said, it's too much energy, so I'll just sit here and watch the movie and talk to you and bother you during the movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I also give it a C. I thought Candyman was an enjoyable movie. Like I had fun.
Yeah.
It
It was good. It's to me, it's a talking movie. Like you gotta talk during this movie.
No.
Yeah, it is. It's the kind of movie where you and your friends could sit there watching,
And
kind of
laugh
like,
and
I can't
have
believe
fun.
this person did this. You
Yeah.
know?
No, actually, never mind. I was about to say something without the spoiler, so never mind. But anyways, that's a review, and I guess we're gonna move on now to What If.
Yeah.
So, in this episode of What If, we
Yeah.
got like a different story of the creation of the Avengers.
Or
the
the
Avengers,
or the decreation.
decreation, the fall of the
The
Avengers.
fall of the Avengers.
Because we know the original story is Nick Fury goes and gets Iron Man. Well, he has Black Widow first, and then Iron Man, and all these other Avengers come in, and then they defeat Loki.
Right.
But from the jump, we find out something's wrong.
Yep.
Natasha injects the injects this liquid into Iron Man, and he falls. He immediately dies.
Yeah.
And that's what really turns it for me. So what did you think of the episode?
I liked it, man. It's a good story. So like I said from last week, I like that everything's different. Don't make it the same story. And this was a good story. This was a good. I mean, it is typically what if? What if the Avengers were killed? What would you do next? You know. So I like how they did it. But this was the kind of I watched it with Mom, and it didn't hit her the same way, right? I could tell from watching it because I was watching it because I saw it before and I was watching her watch it, right, to see if it would hit her.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't hit her the same way because she don't remember the movies.
Right, because we watched it 30,000 times. Right.
So the only problem with this is if you don't know the movie, like you don't know the original movies by heart, or if you don't know it, then it's not gonna hit you because you don't understand what happened differently in this, right? So if you know the movies and you see the almost same, but this little twist is different,
right?
Then it's just like, whoa, oh, I remember that. Oh, this different, you know? But if you don't, then it's kind of like, okay, I'm just watching the story. When I was watching Mom watch it, it was like,
you gotta
so I thought
this.
about all the people, out there who are just not hardcore. They don't, they ain't seen the movie 4 or 5 times,
right?
And when they see it, they're like, okay, this is okay. But for me, it was like, whoa. This is awesome, right?
Yeah, my favorite, surprisingly, my favorite part was when Bruce Banner came in and they used a scene from Incredible Hulk, which is something I haven't seen in forever. They barely mention those movies. They don't even. They're like, no, he's not even.
The college scene inside of the Walker, which is an awesome scene from Incredible Hulk.
Exactly, it's a really great scene, and so seeing that again years later was awesome.
What were you thinking when Hulk blew up?
I know. I was like, whoa.
Like, how did they do it? Like,
how did you do that?
How would you blow up the Hulk? But when we find out the end, it's like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So, so Hulk dies by explosion.
Yeah.
Iron Man dies by injection. Thor dies by Hawkeye's arrow.
Yeah, because in the movie he was doing the same thing.
Right, he was like, "Tell me to take a shot," and he was like, "Don't do. I want to see this."
Right.
And
that's what happened. But saying the thing is, some people might be like, "Well, how does the arrow kill a god of Thor?" Well, don't forget, Odin sent him to Earth and took his powers away.
Right. Yeah. He did. He stripped the god powers. Or something like that.
He was a regular person. Yeah.
Right.
And he
and then Hawkeye dies just spontaneously. We don't know. We don't end up knowing how. He just kind of falls over.
No, they tell us in the end.
Well, in the end, but yeah. And then Natasha dies by a fight. But I guess this is spoilers.
Yeah.
So
it's spoilers. Yeah.
Once we get to the end, I really liked how Loki came down, and we get a new story. We get it to where I'm not coming down because of Thanos or because of a Tesseract. I'm coming down here because y'all killed my brother.
You killed my brother.
He came down here to get his Mjolnir, and you killed him.
Yeah. Vengeance.
Run it.
Run it.
He was like, run it. Throw everything away. And so Nick was like, okay, we're on your side. Like, we're also trying to figure out who killed all these people.
Yeah.
So let's work together. And so Loki gives him until dawn. And then I love that Loki and Nick Fury work together. And so what did you
5 minutes.
think? Yeah. Well, for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then we find out the twist villain is Hank Pym.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did you get
crazy.
it? Did you get it before they even revealed it?
No, I didn't.
I did. Because I was like, when she was like, it's Hope all along. I was like, who do I know Hope?
But check it out. I didn't hear Hope.
Oh.
I heard it's Hulk. It's all about Hulk.
Oh.
And I kept thinking to myself, Hulk, why is it about Hulk? He's dead, right? He's blew up.
Yeah.
But I didn't get it till I watched it the second time.
Yeah.
She was saying Hope. I'm thinking she's saying Hulk.
I was like, whose name is Hope? And I was like, Hope. I was like, Hope Pym. I was Hope from Ant-Man. I was like, and I thought it was the Wasp. I didn't think it was Hank Pym. I thought it was gonna be like, oh, the Wasp did it.
Yeah.
But then we find out she died working for S.H.I.E.L.D., which is really interesting because that's not in the movies.
Right. She doesn't work for S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah. And Hank was like, you killed my daughter. Run it. He's like,
hey, Hank's a badass. Hank killed everybody.
Everyone. He was like, no. And the thing is, what's so funny about the way that Hulk died is the not funny, but the memes in 2018 after Infinity War ended, they were like, why can't Ant-Man just go up Thanos' nose and just grow, or just blow up his heart? They were like, they didn't say blow up his heart. But they were like, why can't you just grow?
That's true.
Call it a day.
That's true.
That's the thing. And those are the memes all of 2018 after Infinity War.
It's logical.
So it was cool to see
It would have
that.
been barely an inconvenience.
He's obsessed with Screen Rant. I can't.
It would have been. Shout out to Screen Rant.
It was cool
Shout
to see
out
that.
to what's his name? What's the show called?
Screen Rant. I don't know.
It's on Screen Rant, but it's oh my gosh.
Analysis. How it should have ended.
I forget the name of it.
Anyway. But yeah, it was cool to see that meme come to life in a way. So
Pitch Meeting. That's the name of the show.
Pitch Meeting.
Shout out to Pitch Meeting. Yeah, there was something that Tasha did to what's her name in the lab, and she said something to her. That was a callback. Did you hear it? Do you remember what it is?
No, I don't remember.
To Hulk's girlfriend.
No.
So she was blocking the locker.
Oh yes.
And she says, "Move,
move,
or I'll make you move."
And that was in Civil War. Yes,
That's what the lady said to her.
Yeah.
When she said to her in Civil War, she said it. I was like, "Oh,
I know. I remember it. Yeah.
Let's call back. Let's call back."
So that was called back to Aya, which we see again in Winter Soldier.
Exactly. So it was cool. See, that's what I'm saying. It's for those of us. I was watching these things like a million times. When they put they sprinkle these little things in, it's like, oh, hey, what? She said it. Right. She said it. But for the rest of the world, it's like, okay, whatever. Yeah. This is just a show. What are y'all excited about?
It's not just a show.
I know. It was good.
Not just a show.
It was good. I like the way they ended it too, man. With
Hank Pym and
Hank was
Nick
like honor
Fury
her.
fighting.
He was Papa Bear, man. Like, y'all killed my daughter. Like, everybody got to die.
Yeah. He
Everybody.
was like, you're not gonna make an initiative just to kill them, or I don't know. I forgot what I don't know. You're not gonna make an initiative, or something
he's
like that.
You're not gonna be recruiting all these people on stuff. He's like, why'd you kill Thor? Because you was gonna turn him too.
I know it.
You're gonna sell him some nonsense, and he was gonna be good.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I'm not having it.
So, and then having Loki and Nick Fury fight together.
Yeah, that was
really cool. And it was interesting. Like, before it's revealed that it's Loki, that he says certain things that Loki would say, like saying Anthony Stark. Yeah. Because you know how he's so formal.
Yeah.
And then he also was like, what about Thor, son of Odin? Bro, Thor. Stop with the son of Odin thing.
Son of Odin.
Like, so it was, that was nice.
Yeah,
touches.
because it was tripping me out how flexible Nick Fury was. I was like,
and Hank was even like,
I was when he was beating up Ant-Man, right? And Ant-Man, when he was catching him wherever he went, I was thinking to myself, I was waiting for him to say, I've studied your moves all my life. You're predictable or something, because how is it Natasha got took out?
Natasha got. Yeah.
Right? And you're able to just anticipate what he's going to do next.
Right.
But it makes sense because
it makes
Loki,
sense.
right?
It's Loki. He's a god?
He's a god.
Thing?
So he can kind of see you like, boop.
Yeah, and then he multiplied, and that was cool. I liked the ending. This was a good episode. Not as good as Star-Lord's episode, though.
No.
Not as good as
It's not as good as episode 2. Episode 2.
Oh my gosh, Star-Lord isn't in the screen. Who should I get rid of? I can fit him.
You can fit him in.
I'm gonna get rid
Yeah, he
of
fits in. He's there. There he is.
But yeah, here I got my Funko Pops from FYE at the mall, and I'm starting my collection. So if y'all have any Funko Pops, this one's just not cooperating. But if y'all have any Funko Pops and y'all want to send them to me, I'm starting a P.O. box. And you know what? This one's not working.
Yeah, it's not working out.
Anyways, I'm starting a P.O. box. So if you want to send any Funko Pops to me, let me know, because on his side you see the all of the Shang-Chi characters, but who's missing? His sister. Couldn't find it. And I really wanted his sister because she's so good in that movie.
That's not right.
So if anyone has her sister,
holla.
At Woodley Inn on Twitter. Okay. Anyways, so the Star-Lord episode.
That was still the best one.
That's still the best episode.
That's still the best
one. I still
one.
give it a 10 out of 10. I can't give it less than that.
Yeah, that I can't give it less than 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I watched it with Mom last night, and she didn't get the same charge.
Star-Lord episode?
She didn't get the same charge out of it.
What?
Nah, she enjoyed it. She was like, okay, it was nice, it was good, but she didn't feel it because, like I said, she don't know the movies like we know it. So she was watching it, and I was watching it like you like it? She was like, yeah, it's fine, but so
But she wasn't feeling it.
She wasn't tripping like us. We were, man. When I watched that episode the first time, I was losing my mind.
Yeah, Thanos just comes on
Thanos just
screen.
pop out of
which
nowhere.
you know, like, and then the collector.
When she said, "Are you crazy?" and he's like, "No, I'm
just mad."
The Mad Titan. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
It was good. Yeah.
Was
So
awesome.
I still give that a 10 out of 10. What would you rate this episode?
Episode 3, I give it an 8.
An 8? Yeah.
It's an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8.5. 8. I'll give it an 8 for now because I feel like there'll be better episodes. This episode there wasn't a lot of action, but it was a good story and there was really good Easter eggs. But I didn't get that charge like I did with Star-Lord, and I give it an 8. I don't even know what I gave Captain Carter. I give that a 6 at this point. Like it's really forgettable.
You mean Captain
Carter.
Captain Carter.
Carter.
Yeah, Captain Carter episode was a waste. That they didn't need to do that.
Yeah, it was. That wasn't.
That was beat for beat the regular movie. Just you change the gender. So now that was okay. But the Star-Lord episode, oh my gosh,
right?
That was so cool to watch that. You know, it was so cool to watch Thanos
and
come out.
they had his music in there.
It was awesome.
It was 10 awesome.
Yeah, they're doing good so far. So 2 out of 3, I'm happy with. So we'll see what they do for episode 4. I can't wait till they get to the. Anyway, I won't say. But anyway, the fourth one, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. All right. Well, now we will move on to the Spider-Man trailer. As usual, I'm not ready. Let me have it pulled up.
Spider-Man
what
trailer.
did you think of the Spider-Man trailer?
Let me tell you something, man. That thing caught me off guard, and like we did in our quick little, review of it, it was awesome. Like I watched it so many times after the first time we watched it, and man, listen, there's so much things I missed the first 2 or 3 times I watched it because I was so thrilled with it. And I haven't really been happy with the MCU Spider-Man. I haven't.
Me neither.
I haven't been happy with it, right? And it's been okay. But what this looks like potentially to be, what this trailer showed, what potentially it could be,
right?
God, I hope they just don't mess it up. Just don't mess this up because there's so much richness that they have here. You got Doc Ock, you got Green Goblin, Sandman. You got
Electro,
and
possibly Lizard.
So it might be Sinister Six, right?
Right.
Like a whole Sinister Six multiverse
of
Sinister Six. So please don't mess this up, man. Please don't mess this up.
The thing is, I'm really worried because I think of Star Wars, how they brought back Star Wars and they used our original characters, and it kind of like when you go back and watch the originals, you can't like kind of get that out of your head.
Yeah.
Even though you're like, the originals of course are amazing, but then you think, 789, like they're still in your head. And so Spider-Man 2 is just so good, and if they try to just undo that in a way where like Doc Ock is like, well, I decided to still be bad, even though he changed his mind in the end, even though Spider-Man was able to change his mind.
He pulled the thing off.
Right? And he died on his own terms. He was like, I will not die. What was the line? It was such a good line.
I can't remember. Jeez.
I will not die a monster.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And then
it's going to kind of be weird
mind.
because he comes out, hello, Peter. So I don't know if he's mad or what. So we'll see. I don't know. But he's got to be a bad guy, though. We can't have him coming in and be good. What you got to fight.
There's this great theory on TikTok, which this is the only way they can do it, and I'm not having it. So Green Goblin, he had that two-sided personality thing. And so what I'm wanting from this movie is where Green Goblin recruits Doc Ock, where Doc Ock comes to our universe and Doc Ock's like, what's going on? And Green Goblin has something against him, or has to be like, you need to work for me, or you need to go against them, or something like that. Or he changes his mind in some way. You know what I mean? I don't want Doc Ock to be bad on his own terms. I want him to be bad because somebody else said to do it or something like that.
Well, I don't know if that's going to fit in because he comes out of the river, and from what I'm hearing, that's, how he falls into the river and he's going down, he's dying in the red, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hearing that scene that we see him when he comes out of the river and he says, hello, Peter, that's supposed to be like right after he went into the water. Like, it's supposed to be right after that. So I don't know how that
I Will
would
Not
be.
Die a Monster. You're just gonna throw that away. That movie is so good, Dad. You cannot mess up that movie.
Yeah.
You know, but Dad, you
20
like
years
I'm
ago.
a little bit hurt right now because if they do it where, yeah, I decided to be bad.
But we don't even know if this is the same Doc Ock.
I hope they do it where it's just a whole different universe. It has nothing to do with part 2.
It is a different universe. It's
I hope it
multiverse.
has nothing to do with part 2.
It's a multiverse.
They throw
right?
that away. No.
It's a whole different universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're gonna go beat by beat here because I have like a lot of theories and things that I want to show y'all. So here's the trailer. I'll make it a little bit bigger. We'll cover Dom Toretto.
Dom Toretto.
Cause family.
Family.
Okay, and
Family.
cause family.
That's why we could win everything.
Okay. Oh, that's too far. Oh. Okay. So there's no sound.
There's no sound?
Yeah. So here, people think that's Daredevil. People
Matt
think that's
Murdock?
Matt Murdock and Charlie Cox, Matt Murdock, because they don't show his face. They don't show his face. Let's
He
play
looks
it. Let's
kind
play
of tall, though.
it. That could be him. No, wait. Look at it again. Look at it one more time, Dan. My phone's going off. Sorry. Look at it one more time. Look at him walk by. Is that not him?
Jesus. You're reaching. You're reaching real far.
Or they could have had a double for the trailer because Marvel is intricate. They're like, nah, we don't even want you to be in it because some people get clips from
But see,
trailers.
this can't be Charlie Cox because this is the interrogation room. Charlie
Right.
Cox is the defense attorney.
No, he can be the defense attorney still. Dad, no.
No, Leia.
The defense attorney can't be in the interrogation room. They can.
He can, but why would he be standing up with a thing over him? And why would his handcuffs be on? If your attorney comes in, he's gonna be like, okay, this cop right here, I need you to leave the room while I talk to my client.
Okay, hold on. Let's look.
Boom. See, slams who's the cop? Your defense attorney's gonna slam that on top of you?
Yes.
No, it's not
He does.
Murdoch. I'm sorry.
Let's look at it one more time.
Okay, watch. Bam. Nope, that's not your defense attorney. That's the cop trying to pressure you to do something. Not your defense attorney. And that is not so. That theory has been crushed.
But he still can be in the movie.
That theory has been crushed.
Okay, let's keep watching.
Crushed. That'll make no sense.
Okay. There's other things here.
Okay, what you got?
Devil in Disguise.
So are you trying to say that this is supposed to be a reference to Daredevil?
No. This is either that or Mephisto.
Oh, Jesus.
Dad, wait. Listen.
It is a Mephisto storyline.
Exactly.
Right? This is a Mephisto storyline. But come on.
Okay, so this is a reference to Mephisto. And people are thinking also that Doctor Strange is acting a little bit weird.
He is acting a little weird.
Why you're acting out of character? What if that is Mephisto?
Winking and,
right? He's acting kind of weird. And the thing is, people also compared it to the winking of Kang. Kang winks because he's a bad guy. And then Doctor Strange winks, and there's a third person, but I forgot. It was a TikTok. And they compared it, and they're like, bad. All of these people are bad guys. And what if Doctor Strange, because of course, Marvel is not showing us everything that we need to know. This is probably not even the story, Mm-hmm. And so what if Mephisto is Doctor Strange and he's making a deal with the devil? Because Mephisto.
Who's making because
Peter.
Peter's making a deal with the devil?
Yes.
Mephisto?
Yes.
I mean, I'll allow it.
We'll allow it. Okay. Next.
I'll allow it.
Next. Okay. What else is here? They're like doing stuff. Just to shout out some people. This is a TikToker, and this is also a TikToker. They got roles.
Oh, really?
They got like little cameo roles.
Ah, nice.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's cool.
But people are like, why is he still going to school? Drop out. You're done.
Yo,
dude.
it's 5 years later. I'm technically 23. So
Technically, I'm out.
I'm
I don't
out.
even need. This is too much work. I disappeared and came back. I'm gonna go to school.
Back to school. I think
for 8 hours a day. I'm done.
I think I've earned like an honorary degree or something.
Yeah,
Like,
like just
just give me some honorary paper or something.
I'm out.
I
yeah.
saved half the universe.
Oh, but he's also the bad guy. now. Bad guy now.
That's what I'm saying. Like 8 months ago, I saved half the universe. Y'all forgot about that? Now I'm the bad guy because one guy got killed.
Well, people think it's like the Avengers. You know what I mean?
He was there. He was on
He
camera.
was there, but he was on.
No, what I'm saying is, what was happening had to been reported somehow, right? Like
yeah,
somebody,
but you know how like there's people in the front, like yeah,
Clint
they know that Tony
Clint got a no, not Clint. With the soldier got a full pardon, and he's killed people over 90 years. He got a full pardon.
Yeah, but the thing is, yeah, they probably think, okay, Peter was a hero, but then you're gonna kill somebody, so we're just gonna hate you now.
He was a bad guy. Whatever. This is why I'm not happy with this.
They think he's a good guy. Remember how everyone knew in Far From Home? Remember how people were like, Mephisto and Spider-Man or Spider Monkey is friends and stuff. So that's their perception of it.
Yeah, true.
Why is he going to school? Nobody knows. A waste of time.
Yeah, why is Ned? Oh, well, I guess they're questioning him because they know about Spider-Man.
You think so?
Yeah,
they think they know that he knows. Okay,
that's his best friend and his aunt. So
more theories about Ned. So there's a photo going around about how Ned lost weight for this role.
He did.
So they're like, wait, but why do you still look like you did from Far From Home? They're thinking that he's going to be some version of Green Goblin or something.
Oh, you know what? He could be Hobgoblin. Because in the comic books, see, Green Goblin is I forget the name of the character. We all know Green Goblin is. He's
Harry
Osborn. He's
Osborn,
right?
Yeah.
But in the comic books, there's a character called Hobgoblin. And I forget who it is, but like forever, no one knew who this character was. Ever, like forever.
Yeah.
And then one time they revealed who it was, but I can't remember who it is. So yeah, maybe he's Hobgoblin.
Yeah, because people were like, why did you lose weight for this role, but you still look like you did from Far From Home? So they're like, maybe there's a variant where he comes as Hobgoblin.
Could be.
So that's
or Green Goblin too. I mean,
or as Green Goblin, but like that's disrespectful to William Dafoe to use his laugh and then just have him show up. I will fight you if William Dafoe doesn't show up. Okay?
Yeah.
Sorry, just I will fight. Just to mention this, Tom Holland looks a lot more mature.
He looks too old to be in high school right now.
He looks a little too old, but he also just feels a lot more mature, and I'm hoping in the movie he's more mature.
I hope so too, man.
Like I'm tired of the kid.
Tired of the little.
Hey, Mr. Stark, Mr. Stark,
can I help you?
Tired of the kid voice.
So tired of his kid voice.
I think he's a senior now. It's time to grow up. You're good, and he's looking a lot more mature.
I wish that just bring. Well, I guess it's right after the events, but yeah, I wish he was out of school though.
But yeah,
anyway, go ahead.
He should have. Oh my gosh, no, because Far From Home was during the summer, so he could be like a junior here. He could be a sophomore or junior, honestly.
Or something like that. Because come on.
I hope that he's a senior as well.
Me too, because I'm ready for him to be out of high school.
Yeah. So yeah, there's that. Oh. Here, people are like, oh, he looks at the witch hat and thinks of Doctor Strange, of course.
That's what it is.
I love that.
I'll allow it. That's what that is.
So he goes here. Yeah.
I wonder what this snow's about.
So the theory here, let me go back to like the wider scene. So the theory here is Doctor Strange was dusted, right? And so the elements pretty much got to here because of the beginning of Infinity War when Hulk busted through. But then also the stairs are fixed.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense because this is like 8 months after Infinity War.
But people think that he just got lazy.
No. He's a wizard.
And that too. So why is there snow inside
I don't know. But that theory you just gave me, I won't allow it.
No, won't allow it.
Denied.
Denied. But I don't know. People are just kind of like, what's up with the snow? Like, what is going on with the snow?
Probably some spell went wrong or something.
Or maybe from a different, like, you know how they have those doors that they can go to?
Yeah, right. Because we see Wong walking through a door going out to the snow. Right?
That's true.
In the scene. So maybe something like that. But yeah, as far as him having a hole in the roof still after 8 months, come on, he's a wizard.
Right. But like, get rid of the snow then. Why do you have to wear a coat? Or he's Mephisto and he can't do the spell because he doesn't know what he's doing.
Why is he wearing sweats?
Exactly. He's cold.
Okay, but if he's Mephisto and he has to be cold, why is he wearing sweats?
I'm confused.
You're saying he's Mephisto, right?
Right.
What has to do with the cold?
He's wearing sweats. He's wearing a jacket. That's what I'm saying. So he's too late. Mephisto doesn't know the magic to get rid of the snow. So he's like, I'm just gonna put on a jacket. I'm just gonna put on sweats. I'm just gonna.
I won't allow. Denied.
And then look. The only. Oh wait, I was gonna say the only magic, but we do see him do the time spell.
Yeah, that's.
But no, but I was about to see. Look, fire.
Mephisto.
Mephisto confirmed.
Denied.
I'm dead.
Denied.
Okay. So here we go. We're still going, and this is really interesting. So this is you didn't play the Spider-Man game, but this is that homeless shelter, but I forgot the name of it, from the Spider-Man game, and it's like really integrated into the game. Yeah. And Aunt May runs the homeless shelter and just helps out around. And it could be like they're not gonna do it in this movie, I already know, but it could be an introduction to Mr. Negative. That's the name. You know, the villain, Mr. Negative.
I'm not familiar with this one.
But he's in that video game. So they could just, you know, like as a end credit scene, introduce Mr. Negative, which he also ran it with Aunt May, which was really cool. The game is really good.
Oh, okay.
So that's what he's running through here. People think that this is directly after Far From Home.
Could be.
Right after people find out. See, I know all of the little theories. Okay, I might need to get off TikTok. But this is like directly after people find out.
Yeah, I mean the whole movie is right after, directly after. So
yeah. So yeah, this is just really out of character for him. Wait, I didn't see this. What was that?
That was Wong.
No, him in this room thing. But this is interesting. Why does he have the time stone? Let's talk about it.
The stone's not in there.
But why have it?
I don't know.
A variant? That's what I worry about with Marvel, is that they're going to explain everything away by being like, they're a variant. It's a scroll. But like, no, give us a story. Don't do this whole throwaways. Because they could really get into that where from now on we're like, we messed up, so it's a scroll. It's like, no, fix it with story.
How do we know he didn't get the time stone back?
Because Captain America sent them all back. He sent all 6 of them back.
He had it. That's where they got this one. Send it back to where? If you're going to put it back to where you got every stone, it's back to Steve.
Back to Steven.
Steven, yeah.
Yeah, Steve, yeah. No, because it's just a new... No, listen. This is a new timeline. Remember, Bruce Banner was like, you can't redo the past. This is your now present.
So that means, yes, so they would have to go back and give it back to the lady, the female Sorcerer Supreme, the one who trained him, the lady with the bald head.
Right, he had to give it back to her, but
that's where he got it. Right.
Yeah, that's the let's say 2018 timeline. This timeline right now is a new timeline because it's just too much.
He shouldn't have the stone.
So he shouldn't have the stone. So it's like, why does he have that around his neck? But okay. And Wong is like, don't do that spell. And wink, look, wait for it. Mephisto confirmed.
Jesus. Jesus.
Okay.
Everything is Mephisto?
Don't you think that this is so out of character for Steven? Because he was like, I'm not gonna mess with time during Infinity War, and he was like, don't mess with the stone. He was very like structured.
Okay, so let me explain
Infinity War, but now he's not.
Why Steven's doing what he's doing now, right? See, Steven right now is at the height of his powers. You see his hair? It's more grayness.
Right. Yeah.
He's at the height of his power. He is the Sorcerer Supreme, right? The most powerful wizard known. He's cocky. Don't forget now, when he was a doctor, right? He was such a good doctor. He was bored with like stuff. He was like, I don't want to do that surgery. When what's his name fell out of the sky and broke his back. Right.
Yeah.
And then the little car is like, we have a pilot that, here's somebody.
That was a War Machine.
The little callback.
Yeah.
He's cocky. So now that he is Sorcerer Supreme and the most powerful wizard, he feels he can do whatever. So he's like, I could do this spell in my sleep. Because don't forget, he went in and opened that time thing like that.
Yeah.
Nobody else knew how to do it.
What was it? What was it? It was like
It's
this.
whatever he
something.
did. Yeah, the thing. Nobody else knew how to
Something like
do
that.
it, right?
Uh-huh.
He did it. So that tells you right there. He's learned so fast. He's become cocky. So now he's like, you Wong can't do this, but I can do it.
I just think it's very reckless. Even knowing from Tony Stark that he made Ultron, you would think, okay, let me think through this before I do something so reckless as messing with time.
Steve Strange, bro.
I
do what
guess.
I do.
Yeah, and now when people are like, oh, it was Loki's fault, it's Wanda's fault. No, it's Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange. I mean, I guess it's Sylvie's fault as well. It's mostly Sylvie.
I'm sure all of this is going to tie to all that.
It's all going to tie in.
It's going to be like a nice little recipe.
Okay, let me get to the next part.
Now, I don't understand why he has Peter in here talking while he's doing the spell.
I would have. Okay, so Peter's talking.
Hit him with a spell to shut him up.
Listen, Peter is talking while he was doing it. He's talking. I'd be like, okay, I would have stopped, and I'd be like, so
Are you gonna be?
I would be like, so do you want me to do it or not?
You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, we doing it or we not doing it?
Are we doing it or not?
It's this way or no way. We ain't no pick and choose. Well, can't so and so remember? Can't so and so remember? No.
You can always tell it to them again. So
That's what I'm saying.
Let's talk about it. Are you gonna stop?
See, this is like pitch meeting. Why can't you just tell them again? You're sure Spider-Man. Like, if they accepted it the first time, guess what? They're going to accept it the second time.
But the thing is, I think they might do it where when they forget that, like, they don't know who Peter is as well. They just don't know him. Maybe they just.
The spell is they don't know Peter is Spider-Man. Not they don't know Peter.
Okay, then yeah, tell him again.
That's why I said.
But yeah, he's doing the spell and he's talking and stuff. And I think that this is gonna be obviously a longer scene where he's probably like, "Wait, my octopus friend." No, I don't know. Maybe my octopus toy and then knock. Oh, I want my green. What about my green friend?
Nope. Nah, none of that crap's gonna happen.
No, I don't know.
So it's just gonna be he trying to talk about. I don't want so and so to forget. It's probably going to create multiple realities.
Yeah. Here, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Let me show you the scene when he's messing it up. Stop messing up with the spell. And here, people are saying, it's a little blurry. Sorry, guys. But here, people are saying, like, that's a horrible thing. When we see all of that, it's right when not Mephisto, sorry. Wanda does her spell. Sylvie killing what's his name.
They say it's all happening at the same time.
It's all at the same time. And I think that's really cool.
They even showed a TikTok where
it lined up.
It lined up with Wanda and
when Kang it's the part when Kang like is like
I don't know what's happening.
I don't know what's happening. I thought I knew, but he hears an explosion. So this that could be what this is.
Could be all at the same time.
And it's all at the same time, which is interesting. And the thing is, I can't even say definitively because I was gonna be like, oh well, what time is WandaVision placed? But we're in this like
this
bubble,
doesn't make
so we
sense.
don't know.
Well, the thing, this doesn't make sense that this is happening during WandaVision because WandaVision was like 4 or 5 weeks after Endgame. It wasn't that long after Endgame. Yeah, because she went in, grabbed the body, came back, made the town, and then don't forget, right after everybody reappeared, that was the end of Endgame, right? Then it was 3 weeks later, Monica Rambeau went back to work.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like 8 months after Endgame,
right? But that doesn't mean that it probably isn't, but Wanda could have waited some time, some grieving and thinking and learning those spells, and it could have taken her 8 months to be like, okay, I want my kids back. Because we don't know that timeline. And she was in the mountains, but it was snowy. So December time.
Could be.
So that could be a part of that timeline. But I really love that concept if it is that everything's happening at the same time.
It'd be good. It makes sense for the magnitude of what's coming next. It would make sense.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, he messes up the whole thing. This Christmas.
I know, right? I can't wait. Yeah, this is cool right here.
This is cool.
This is that Doctor Strange type stuff.
So
this is gonna be really cool. This is like Doctor Strange and Inception all in one.
Right. Yeah. I love seeing Doctor Strange in theaters. It was really good because it was trippy and it was just like you needed to see that on a big screen. Those graphics and visual effects. Cool. Yeah, for sure. And so here obviously is Electro. We see that classic yellow orange lightning, which is amazing. And people are thinking like when we're seeing that smoke. I don't know if they'll show it again, but when we see the smoke, They're thinking like, is that Sandman possibly?
Yeah,
like in there.
the next scene you'll see it more defined, but I think it is Sandman.
And then you're thinking that these trains are
I'm thinking this is the multiverse splitting.
right.
Like, why are there multiple trains? Unless it's
Doctor Strange.
Doctor
I don't know.
Strange
Doctor
doing
Strange is kind of
something,
moving it.
Which to me, if this is Doctor Strange doing something, that means he's doing something to Peter. So if this is Doctor Strange doing it, Peter and him are fighting about something. Because Doctor Strange, he can multiply himself, right? And multiply objects. So if because this would make sense, him and Peter are looking at each other, they're fighting for some reason. Doctor Strange is trying to trip him up, and he creates this thing.
Mephisto confirmed 3 times in a row now. Why is Doctor Strange trying to fight Spider-Man now?
Don't know.
I don't know. It's really interesting.
But it looks like it, though, because there's Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
And why is he creating this?
I don't know. And then look, here, it's just like, why do you have the time stone around your neck? What does this mean? Disney's trying to get us to theorize, and it ends up being nothing, and it just makes me so mad. They're like, we just want y'all to talk and have free advertisement.
Maybe he just wants the amulet. Goes with the outfit. He's accessorizing.
Oh my gosh, accessorizing. I'm just like, what's going on here? And then here,
now right here, this has got to be a fight scene, because why would he knock Peter out of his plane, right, into this plane? This tells me that Peter was coming towards him, and he just like, yo, I'm not the one. Don't play with me right now.
Yeah, maybe they're having like a disagreement kind of fight, not
Something.
like an actual fighting each other.
But
And
Peter's Spider-Man stance is jumping towards Strange.
yeah,
And Strange is like
with a box in his hand.
Yeah, what is that box?
With some type of box.
I don't know. He's coming toward him, and then Doctor Strange is like, yo, don't play with me. Boom.
Again with this outfit.
Yeah. Well, that's his outfit. That's his cartoon outfit, whatever.
I don't know, Dad. But he does have the mostly gray hair, so this is recent.
Yeah. He's like, don't play with me, kid. I'm not the one.
Yeah, I'm the Sorcerer Supreme. Okay, let's keep going. People are tired.
Iron Spider.
People are tired of Iron Spider.
Yeah.
We need something new, something fresh.
Oh, there's gonna be the black and gold suit.
Yeah, and people think that this is a trip up and that this might be Toby. Because you know how? Wait, listen. Not in this suit, but because
they're gonna replace it.
Yeah, replace it because Marvel does that a lot. They did that with Infinity War with Hulk.
Yeah, they did.
You thinking that Hulk, and they did that in Endgame with Thor.
Yeah.
So when we see the Iron Spider, they think it's somebody else is there. You're just replacing it with something else.
Could be.
People are like, if Happy dies, we're done. We're throwing it away.
Happy might die, man.
We're throwing
Jon
the movie
Favreau,
away.
He's busy.
He's probably like, oh yeah, he's busy with
Star Wars.
Mandalorian. He's like, can you please?
Time for all these
I'm tired.
cameos.
He's like, I'm done. I've been here for 10, 11 years. I'm done. Bye. So,
this right here is crazy.
wait, let's go. Wait, hold on. Wait.
Boom.
So
there's some sand right there.
Yeah, people think that's Sandman, and when Peter looked back, that little like thing in the background, they think that's Lizard. And then lightning.
I don't know how they saw that, but whatever.
Because the thing is, I was trying to tell you, people clip the photo and they put it in. Oh,
that's just too.
Hold on a second.
I'll allow the theorization of it for sure.
Yeah. Because it could. I think that it's Lizard, and I hope it is because I want Andrew Garfield back.
Yeah, Andrew. He's good. I like him as Spider-Man.
I like Andrew Garfield. I want Andrew Garfield back.
Yeah, Andrew Garfield is a good Spider-Man. So is Toby.
So yeah, that's a good way to bring in. Lizard and Andrew is through the Lizard as well, and that would be 6 because it would be Lizard, Doc Ock, Sandman, Green Goblin, Vulture, I think, and Electro. So that's 6. So yeah,
someone just texted audio's gone.
My audio?
I don't know.
Is your audio gone down?
I don't know. Is it? No, the audio's there.
Audio's good. Oh, let me take away this square here.
Yeah, I can hear it. The audio's good.
Okay, we're back. We're back in business. People.
Okay.
We're back in business. But that would be our 6. So we need Lizard.
Yeah, it'd be Sinister Six. You can call the multiverse Sinister Six.
Yes. So let's keep going here. Oh, oops. Sorry, guys. We're already here. We already do that. So yeah.
Yeah, that was Sandman.
Right?
Hey, run that back. Run that back.
It's here. So Lizard.
Yeah, that's
Sandman.
Sandman.
That's Sandman. That's Sandman. That's Sandman.
Yeah, just now. Yeah.
Yeah. That's Sandman. That's Sandman.
Yeah. That was Sandman for sure. Yeah, that was him. Yeah. Running back one more time.
One more time. You got excited.
Wait. See, I didn't notice all this. I watched the thing a million times. Yeah, that's the Sandman.
Yeah, that's Sandman.
That's the Sandman. Oh, that's cool. They're going to have everybody in this thing, man. They're going to have, like, everybody in this thing.
They are. My audio is, like, cutting in and out.
Is it?
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. A little bit of a hectic thing going on here. I'm trying to make sure it's good.
She says it's back.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, that's for sure going to be
Sandman.
For sure is going to be, yeah, good to see that for sure. This right here confirms the Green Goblin.
It confirms Green Goblin, and I screamed when I heard William Dafoe's laugh.
The
cool. Thing is, Dad, that movie came out in 2002, so I never got to see that movie on the big screen. And if I get to see William Dafoe,
you never saw the big screen?
I was 2.
You were there.
I was 2, Dad, so I don't remember. And William Dafoe on the big screen as, oh, Dad, it's a green thing.
You were there with just, the little rocker.
Wow. But yeah, as Green Goblin on the big screen, that would be great. That would be everything to see him there.
Nah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I can't wait for this, man. I just hope they don't mess this up because my anticipation level for this movie right now went up after this trailer.
Definitely.
Like, to the roof.
And so yeah, here's his like explosion ball thing.
Yeah.
And then we get the beautiful.
Boom. Man, when I saw this,
mm-hmm.
I lost it.
You're like, oh my gosh. Yes, we saw it on the reaction.
I lost it.
Yeah.
I was like, yo. Doc Ock. I mean, I knew he was in it.
Like you knew, but like
they said he was in it.
Yeah.
But still, until you see it and you feel it,
yeah.
I got Spider-Man hairs. They stood up.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. But yeah, seeing Doc Ock again,
that was crazy.
That was insane.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And people are saying here, let me go back a little bit so you can see the bridge again.
Yeah.
Because people get into it. They're like, this is the same bridge as we saw the Green Goblin bomb.
Yeah.
As we saw the Green Goblin ball,
Yeah.
And it's the same bridge.
You think so?
So they're fighting together. And I'm like, that's why I'm like this Green Goblin theory where Green Goblin's like, you will fight. Let's go.
Nah, I don't think so.
Or something like that. I don't know.
I just think some
You're
crack,
just throwing away.
Some crack happened in the fabric of time.
I don't know. Maybe he has memory loss or it overpowers him again.
Maybe his chip is
activated.
Or I don't know.
Because that's what I want for Taskmaster. You need to activate her chip again. Thank you.
What a waste of a villain.
Activate it for the Thunderbolts. Bye.
What a waste of a villain.
Waste. So yeah, that's what that is. And it looks amazing. It looks like the original.
Yeah.
And then
they did a good job with the de-aging here.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't think so?
No.
Looks a little too young. Too young.
It just doesn't look right.
Yeah. It's still
maybe in the movie.
It's still in post. Still in
post production.
They got time. Just hired an old boy from YouTube. Maybe he'll go in there and fix it up.
Right. Hello, Peter.
Hello, Peter.
And then
that look like Toby.
You think so?
Go back.
That's not Toby, Dad.
I know, but it looked like Toby for like 5. Look, Toby.
But yeah, the Iron Spider suit, I hope that it's retired and there's like other things there. I don't know.
But this is not the Iron Spider suit though, right?
That is.
Is it?
Yeah, that is. It is the arms aren't out.
Okay.
And this whole nanotech, I mean, I guess that makes sense. No, it makes sense.
It's the quickest way to, changing the Spider-Man.
Yeah. We don't get the running scene where he. It's fine.
Whatever.
It's fine. But yeah, that's the trailer. Comes out December time.
Yeah.
I don't forget the date. December 17th. Yes.
December 17th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe we'll get to see it early.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, that I had to do a play-by-play, Dad, because there's a lot of things to talk about.
Yeah,
in
there
this
was.
trailer.
There was a lot to talk about in that 2-minute trailer, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot to
because
talk about.
People go in. It's not
People go too
a
far.
game.
Too far.
No, but it's just
No, I'm glad they do because I don't have the time to do it, so they do it for me.
right, and then
Just
you talk
watch
about it.
Like, thanks.
If it was like any other franchise, sure. What if like people were going in for Mission Impossible? It'd be like, dude, what are you doing? But it's Marvel, okay?
Right. I was like I said, I haven't been really impressed with the past 2 Spider-Man for MCU. This one's got me like buzzing. Like,
Yeah.
I'm ready to watch this one. Yeah. It's gonna be a good year, man. Just like the Eternals trailer. That last Eternals trailer. I was
Looks
like,
really
okay,
good.
whatever, what's the Eternals, whatever. That trailer, I'm ready.
It put it together for me.
Yeah,
It
this
looks,
is good.
yeah.
So yeah, this is
I'm excited for that. There's still 4 more projects for Marvel. Hawkeye, Ms. Marvel, maybe they haven't like denied it.
Yeah.
They haven't said that it's pushed yet. So Ms. Marvel, Eternals, and the Spider-Man movie.
Yes,
Sorry, Shang-Chi is also coming out.
That's right. Well, we already saw Shang-Chi.
We already saw Shang-Chi, so I thought there was only 4, but there's actually 5. Coming out September 3rd.
That's next week.
Next week.
Yeah. Oh, whatevs.
I'm dead.
I know, right?
But yeah, I think that's it. What's our time at now?
7:57. That was
Was there any other things that we needed to talk about? It's another light week.
There was no movie news this week. Nothing. Nothing like we care.
Nothing super big.
No.
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
Nah, I don't have anything either. I don't have anything extra. So yeah.
Yeah, so I guess that's it.
Yeah.
So that's it for DNA reviews. Let us know what you thought of Candyman when you go see it. What If episode 3 and also the Spider-Man trailer. Let us know down in the comments or follow me on Twitter @InWoodley. And make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this episode and if you enjoyed this new setup, so you can see our like Funko Pops and like you can see our expressions a lot better. Let us know if this setup is, more preferable. And also make sure to subscribe. Okay, subscribe.
Yep.
All right, we'll see y'all next time.
All right, guys.
When Dwayne Johnson grabs a helicopter with a
I know.
with a chain
And holds it. And holds a helicopter.
It's Marvel has thousands of my dollars. Okay.
Got you.
Thousands.
You were got.
Because I'm already years from now. I'm still going to be watching.
They got you.
They got me from
It's
2008.
inevitable.
Okay?
They can't even stop. You can't even stop that train right now.
What is Tarkin's goal right now with this new group?
So Tarkin, of course, is in charge of the entire Imperial force. Him and Darth Vader are equals.
Yeah, where's that Vader?
Well,
Oh wait. Oh my God! No.
Well,
Yeah.
don't forget now, Vader this is just after Order 66. So, oh man, how cool was it?
Yes. She blows up the TVA, right? And we get a bunch of different timelines, which I'm gonna go over because there's a bunch of different ones that we actually recognize. So let's start with one of them. It's because 2020 we had nothing. You know how hard, Dad? Let's really talk about this. You know how hard it was to get through 2020? I've had something Marvel, something superhero since I was 8. Every year since I was 8. And then 2020 is like, no, nothing.
I know.
Nothing.